Hi everyone, Letty here. Today I'm sharing with the part 4 of the 4-part video series where I turn Dollar Tree Christmas tags into cards. Today, the only change that I'm doing is I'm using a 6x6 paper pad and some box cards, and I'm using a different style of tags. These are the Dollar Tree gift tags that I purchased. This is a 16 count pack. I'm using the Hollies and Jollies 6x6 paper pad from Hobby Lobby. It's part of their Christmas collection right now. Last I had heard, they had everything 50% off the Christmas line, so you can get that paper pad as well right now. And then I did find these boxed American Crafts cards. They're A2 size recently at Ross that I will also be using. And then just some twine that I also purchased at Tuesday Morning, but you can get twine pretty much anywhere. It does come, the tags do come with like a silver little ribbon, but I'm going to switch it out for the twine. So first I'm going to go ahead and take out the tags, and I'm going to go ahead and prepare them. I have gotten into the habit of counting the tags because it seems like I keep getting extras, and you'll notice at the end that I did end up having one extra tag here. So it wasn't 16, it was actually 17. I'm going to cut my twine anywhere from 7 to 9 inches, just depending on how big you want your little bow at the top. And I'm going to go ahead and string the tags and tie the bows on them like I've done in all of the other, 3 parts of this 4-part series. So I've already gone ahead and pre-made the bows off camera. And I've already taken out some sheets from this paper pad. Now this paper pad has 16 designs. So what I did was I just pulled out one paper from every single design that's in the paper pad to make my card mats. So I'm going to cut out at 5 1/4 first, and then I'm going to turn it and cut it at 4 inches. So my card mat will be 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and then I'll also have an additional scrap that's 2 inches by 5 1/4. So I'm just going through and I'm cutting all of the 16 sheets that I will be using for my cards. Super basic. I use pretty much the same size card mat on all of my card designs, just because I like to maximize the really pretty paper. So what I'm doing next is I'm going to be cutting each of those large card mats into 2 separate ones. So I'm going to cut at the 2-inch mark from the bottom. And so one of the things that I'm doing a little different on this one is I'm going to be mixing and matching 2 different patterns to make one card mat. So what I did was I first cut out my card mats, and then I trimmed those down so I could kind of pair them just like I'm doing here. So I cut the one mat, and then I cut it in half, or almost in half. I'm cutting at the 2-inch mark, and then I'm gonna just add the tag right on top. So, and that's the layout that I'm going to be using for all of these cards in this 4th part of the series. So first thing I did was I went ahead and set up or matched up all of my coordinating papers to find just a match that I could use for my card mats. So this is what I'm doing right now. Just trying to match up everything as best as I can. Now I'm going to go ahead and choose my coordinating card bases. Now, if you're using a solid colored card base like all white or all red or all green, you don't have to do this step. I'm only doing this because the box cards that I bought at Ross recently have several different bold colors. So I'm just taking the time to go ahead and match them up based on the kind of the colors to see what goes best with these papers. But again, you could use the same color. It's not going to make a difference. So these were my finished cards. And I am going to go ahead and I did one off camera for every set, because remember, I cut them in half or almost in half, and I'm pairing them. So what I did was I did one off camera, and then I'm going to be gluing one with you on camera for each of the different pattern combinations. So first thing I do is I glue the smaller portion, which is the 2-inch portion, to the bottom, leaving a thin border all around, and then I glue the top, which is the larger part of the mat, to the very top. You see there how I kind of leave an even border all the way around, and then I just glue the tag right down to the center. And that is it. You've got your 2 cards. So it changes up the look of the card itself by doing this process with the split card mat. I like having multiple patterns for my card mats. So this is something that I do regularly. So again, I'm just going to walk through and go ahead and finish gluing down or adding the adhesive to all of my cards and adding these tags. So this process literally could not be any simpler. This, you know, from start to finish, these tag cards are very, very quick and easy. If you haven't seen the other parts of my 4-part video series, definitely check them out. This is just one version of the tag, but you can check out my series and you can see all the different kind of styles that we're able to use, the different types of tags that I found at Dollar Tree this year. And they really make a really super quick and easy card that you can use. You can assemble a ton of these and give them out. You can, you know, technically you can do a bunch of them and then add them to your Christmas gifts this year. You can donate them. There's so many different options you have. And as far as this paper pad, I really, really liked it. It has like a holographic foil on it, which was similar to the holographic foil that was on these tags that I got from Dollar Tree. So it was, to me, it was just like a really good combination of paper and tags. And I don't think the camera even does them justice. I think they actually look a little cuter in person. This paper pad is still available at Hobby Lobby if you're still in the Christmas or winter season of 2020. You can still go get that paper pad. So one thing I showed you right there was that you actually don't even have to add a top portion of the mat. You can actually just use the bottom portion of the mat, which is that 2-inch piece, and it actually still looks great because you're going to put the tag in front. Or you can, again, just kind of do how I'm doing it in this video and add both parts of the mat. So definitely, if you have access to a Dollar Tree, definitely be on the lookout for these tags. I think they're very versatile. And again, I bought 4 different versions, and I've shown you through this 4-part series 4 different ways that you can make cards from these Christmas tags. And I've shown you different, you know, supplies that can be used, whether it be 6x6 paper pads, whether it be 12x12 paper pad, whether it be a 12x12 collection kit. I've used store-bought cards. I've done homemade card bases. And I've even done different sizes of the card bases. So it just kind of gives you an idea. You know, you can add your own twine. You can use the ribbon that it comes with. You can use foam tape. You can do them flat. My goal was just to kind of show that these tags are extremely versatile, and you can really change them up. You can make it your own. But above all, you can make some great looking cards really quick and easy, especially if you use these tags as the focal point. So now the one thing that I had mentioned earlier was that this pack was a pack of 16, but I actually ended up having a 17th tag that came with it. So what I did was I went ahead and did another card mat layout, which I also thought was cute. And it was more of a vertical layout instead of a horizontal layout. You see that, where I just pulled 2 of those scraps that were 2 inches wide each when I was cutting down my paper, and I went ahead and made that a mat as well. So you can actually do that. You can cut up less paper and use those 2-inch scraps as part of your mat. I think both designs look great. I hope you do as well. And again, these are all the cards that I ended up making from my Dollar Tree Christmas tags, turning them into cards. And this is the 4th part of the 4-part series, so this is the last one. If I find some more tags that I like at Dollar Tree this year, I'll go ahead and pick them up. I think I had gotten all of them. I'm not real sure. But again, if I find them, I'll do them. But otherwise, this is just the 4th part using these Dollar Tree Christmas tags, using a 6x6 paper pad and some store-bought card bases. So hope you enjoyed this video and all 4 parts of this 4-parts video series. I hope you also buy these tags and make some cards as well. Thanks for visiting, everyone. Hope you subscribe, like this video, and follow me on Instagram. Thanks. Bye-bye.